Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fractal Bitcoin. Welcome to today's Bitcoin news video. This channel's about Bitcoin, but it's really about your prosperity in the future. So obviously Bitcoin's a big part of that, but also the collapse of fiat currencies are another big part of that. But let's get right to the chart. Today we're down a little bit, 64,607. Barry, my producer's over here. Barry, what are we gonna need to get above? What are we going to need to keep going up here?
You're going to need a couple of horses or a couple of mules.
All right. I mean, if that's what we need, where can we get them? But anyway, look, we've been going up for 5 green days. And then today we're a little bit in the red, but we're just taking a pause. Not a big deal. And again, the summer might be boring, but the fall's going to be exciting. And so, yeah, Bitcoin's not quite ready just yet for a successful retest of the $65,000 level as a new support. You can see this chart here, the $65,000 level. We're kind of like butting up against it. We will get above it, but we don't know when exactly. But this is normal price action. Yeah, Bitcoin will need a similar retest like in the not so distant past, which is the blue circle, to confirm a break back into the 65 to 71K region. Yeah, so back here we did it. We got up through, back tested 65K and then went up. And we're probably going to do a similar thing here. Or we might come back down. We don't know, but it's okay. Benjamin Cowan says, Bitcoin is trying to reclaim its 20-week SMA. Let the battle commence. Yeah, you could see it's the red line, which is now above the green trend line here. And we're sort of butting up against it. Yeah, it might be a battle, but it's okay. Long term, we're fine. In terms of ETF news, Bitcoin ETFs are to be approved at major wirehouses and large bank platforms in the third quarter or fourth quarter of this year, as per Bernstein. Yeah, the second wave of ETF is coming, and this is a big one. These major wirehouses and these large bank platforms, they don't have the ETFs listed on there yet. So there's a ton of investors. There's a lot of money that might want to invest in Bitcoin, but they can't yet. So this fall, this is going to happen, and that's going to be another huge thing for real. Yeah, and here's Mark Cuban, who I don't know much about him. I've heard a bunch of weird stuff about him, but I know he's into crypto, but I think he's into like ETFs, and he's into a lot of weird stuff, I think. But anyway, he made a tweet, a two-part tweet, and the second part I wanted to read. And the reason I want to cover this is because this realization that Mark Cuban is having, that we're going to read right now, a lot of people are starting to have this realization, and this is huge. And it's natural. This is what Bitcoin does to people. So he says, this is part 2. I'm not going to read part 1, but I'll link to it. I link to everything below. How high can the price go? Way higher than you think. Remember, the market for Bitcoin is global, and the supply has a final limit of 21 million Bitcoin with unlimited fractionalization. Keep that in mind as you consider what happens if, because of geopolitical uncertainty and the decline of the dollar as the reserve currency, Bitcoin becomes a safe haven globally, which means that Bitcoin could be what countries and all of us look to buy as a means to protect our savings. Crazy? It already happens in countries facing hyperinflation, and if things really go further than we can imagine today, and I'm not saying they will, just that this has a possibility somewhere above zero, then Bitcoin becomes exactly what the maxis envision, a global currency. So again, here's a guy, a billionaire, who's just realizing that Bitcoin can be a global currency. Hello. Anyway, this is good. The more people realize this, the better, obviously. Now, I want to mention Zaprite. This is a company where you can receive Bitcoin and Lightning transactions like on your website and stuff. So if you have a business and you want to accept Bitcoin, you can use Zaprite, and it's a really good service. It works really well. And here's the tweet. Zaprite was started because our founder and CEO, John McGill, wanted to receive Bitcoin payments as a freelancer issuing invoices, and there was no great solution. Every business in the world is going to need Bitcoin payments, and we are building for that future. Hear our origin story. All right, I will link to it. I don't think it's that long. Yeah, it's like a minute and a half. I'll link to it. But yeah, Zaprite is a good product and a good company as far as I know. And we're all going to need this, right? Like it says. All right, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. And let's get into a couple stories of fiat and government nonsense for context, because Bitcoin solves these issues. Just in, Senator Bob Menendez found guilty in corruption trial for taking bribes in gold and cash. Oh, but remember, back in 2017, he said Bitcoin, quote, is an ideal choice for criminals, end quote. Yeah, so this just goes to show you how everybody who criticizes Bitcoin as something that, criminals use, they're usually criminals themselves, okay? And it's not Bitcoin is agnostic to everything. Bitcoin just is what it is. And people use it for different reasons, including some criminals, okay? But the currency that is used for the most crime throughout the world? The US dollar. Okay, so let's ban the US dollar, idiots. But anyway, this guy literally has been found guilty, and this is corruption. This is, pretty much every person in government is doing crap like this. So, but anyway, I think it's funny how he bashed Bitcoin, and now he's going to go to jail. Bye-bye. Yeah, end the Fed. The day we allowed the government to seize control of the money supply is the day we lost control of the government. Yeah, so end the Fed. We don't need the Fed. We don't need the government involved in our money. And that's what Bitcoin is. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this smile. Hold on. You need to see it bigger. Oh, yeah, baby.
Monkeys.
Oh.
Pumas.
Monkeys and pumas? I meant to hit this clip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. End the Fed. All right, hold on. I got to go back to my slides. Elon Musk said SpaceX and X will now move headquarters to Texas because of new California laws banning schools from notifying parents if their kids start identifying as transgender. So, look, now, this is just to underscore how the world is literally going crazy. California is an absolute crap hole, and these people are anti-human, and they're trying to, do sexual stuff with kids and hide it from the parents. Oh my God, clown world. It's not clown world, it's Satan world, pretty much. And Marty Bent says, oh yeah, he's reacting to this post from John Deere, right? The company that sells like farm equipment and landscaping equipment and all that, whatever. They put out a statement, and in the statement, it says right here, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Based on ongoing conversations, we have committed to the following. We will no longer participate in or support external social or cultural awareness parades, festivals, or events. Gee, you think? Why the hell were you doing that in the first place? Oh, because it's all stupid and everybody's stupid these days. Everyone's getting caught up in the woke nonsense. So Marty Bent responds to that saying, sanity is coming back to markets. DEI, ESG, and any other initiative that attempts to supplant merit and quality with feels is doomed for failure. It is bad for business, and any operator who cares about the health of their business should drop these initiatives like the plague. So it's good. It seems that they are. And just in, Microsoft sacks entire DEI department. The party's over. Yeah, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, retarded. And so this is what's happening. These companies are realizing, we were just going along with the woke idiots, and it's not helping. It's not doing anything, and it's hurting. So now everybody's moving away from it, which is a good thing. Yeah, and here's a little reminder. Voting within the system won't fix it, nor will violence. The only way is to vote with your money. Opt out. Yeah, Democrat, no. Republican, no. Bitcoin, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, forget it. Let's go Bitcoin. Yeah, and I'm always surprised when heavily tattooed couples have a baby and it comes out blank. I love that one, right? The kid's like, hee hee. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, this is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Click this link at the very top here. It says join our locals community and come over. It's free to join our locals community. Come and here I post our episodes, but I also post exclusive short videos throughout the week. Anyway, this is the community we're building. So if you want to participate, please do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. If you're on Rumble, follow the channel. And that's it for today. Hope you're doing great. There's not, exciting price action today, but okay, we're still fine. We're just taking a pause, I think. Bitcoin is relaxing, just like the thumbnail of this video depicts. All right, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's Bitcoin news video. All right, bye.